On paper, the Chevrolet Colorado looks like an excellent choice, but once you scratch the surface, troubles start to pop out. So, if you're considering a Colorado as your next truck, there are major problems could easily turn out to be deal breakers for you. Let's break down 5 major problems with the Chevrolet Colorado, explained in detail so you know exactly what you're getting into. Number 5. Single powertrain option. The current Colorado is limiting your choices in ways the previous generation never did. Where you once had 3 completely different engine options to choose from, including a diesel, you're now stuck with just one. That single option is a 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, making 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. Yes, those numbers sound impressive, and for many buyers, this engine delivers plenty of capability. But here's the problem. Not everyone needs that much power, and not everyone wants to pay for it. This Turbo 4 comes standard across the entire lineup now, which means you're paying for performance whether you need it or not. For buyers who simply want a basic work truck for light-duty tasks, hauling tools to job sites, or making supply runs, this engine is overkill. You're burning more fuel than necessary on your daily commute just because Chevrolet decided one engine fits all needs. The previous generation offered a base naturally aspirated engine that delivered adequate power while keeping fuel costs reasonable. That option is gone, and with it went the flexibility that made Colorado appealing to a broader range of buyers. The diesel engine that was previously available offered something this Turbo 4 can't match. Think about those long highway pulls with a loaded trailer. The diesel delivered exceptional low-end torque right where you needed it, combined with fuel economy that actually saved you money over thousands of miles. But limiting your engine choices is just the beginning of the Colorado's configurability problems, which brings us to an even bigger restriction. Number 4. Just one cab and bed configuration. This might be the Colorado's biggest limitation, and it's one that's going to eliminate this truck from consideration for many potential buyers. The current generation is available in only one configuration: crew cab with a short bed. That's it. No extended cab option, no regular cab for work fleets, and no long bed for those who actually need maximum cargo space. Your only choice is a 5-foot 2-inch bed, and if that doesn't work for your needs, you're shopping for a different truck. Compare this to the Toyota Tacoma, which gives buyers multiple cab styles and bed lengths to choose from. Need a longer bed for hauling building materials? The Tacoma has you covered. Want a more basic configuration to keep costs down? Again, Toyota offers that option. The Colorado forces you into the crew cab setup whether you need 4 full doors or not. Picture yourself at the lumber yard trying to load an 8-foot sheet of drywall or plywood. With the Colorado short bed, you're dealing with cargo hanging over the tailgate every single time. You need bed extenders, red flags, creative loading angles, all because the bed is just too short for standard construction materials. For construction crews, landscapers, and other commercial users, this isn't just an inconvenience, it's a daily frustration that adds time and complexity to jobs that should be straightforward. Fleet managers who need basic, affordable trucks with maximum bed space are finding the Colorado doesn't meet their requirements, pushing them toward competitors who understand that one size definitely doesn't fit all. So you're forced into a crew cab whether you want it or not, but here's the real kicker. That cabin you're paying for isn't even comfortable. Number 3. Tight cabin. With a crew cab setup, you'd naturally expect a spacious interior that comfortably seats 5 adults. The Colorado's cabin falls short of that expectation, particularly in the second row. Rear legroom measures just 34.7 inches, which is barely adequate for average height passengers and genuinely cramped for anyone over 6 feet tall. This becomes especially frustrating when you compare the Colorado to competitors like the Honda Ridgeline and Jeep Gladiator, both of which offer significantly more rear seat comfort. The Ridgeline in particular is known for having one of the most spacious rear seats in the segment. The Colorado's cramped second row means you're essentially getting a 4-passenger truck that happens to have a 5th seatbelt. Imagine loading up the family for a road trip to the mountains or a weekend at the lake. The adults up front are fine, but whoever draws the short straw for the back seat is in for a rough ride. Headroom has dropped by an inch compared to the previous generation, so taller passengers are going to feel squeezed from above and below. After a few hours on the highway, backs start aching and legs go numb, the kind of discomfort that turns what should be a fun adventure into an endurance test. For buyers considering the Colorado as their primary family vehicle, the cramped rear quarters are going to be a constant source of frustration. The tight cabin makes passengers miserable, but what really amplifies that discomfort is how rough the ride quality is underneath them. Number 2. Ride quality. The Colorado has earned a reputation as arguably the most capable midsize truck on the market, but that capability is coming at a significant cost to everyday comfort. The suspension setup is distinctly old school, using a solid rear axle with leaf springs, the same basic design that trucks have relied on for decades. While this configuration excels at handling heavy loads and off-road punishment, it makes the unladen ride notably harsh and uncomfortable. Drive the Colorado on smooth highways and it's tolerable, but encounter rough pavement, expansion joints, or potholes, and you're going to feel every impact transmitted directly through the cabin. The rear end bounces and jitters over uneven surfaces, creating a choppy, unsettled ride that wears on you during longer trips. This isn't the refined car-like experience that modern truck buyers have come to expect from their daily drivers. Rivals have moved on to more sophisticated suspension designs. The Toyota Tacoma now features an advanced rear suspension setup that dramatically improves ride quality without sacrificing capability. Other competitors have also invested in suspension technology that better balances on-road comfort with off-road performance. The Colorado's dated approach means you're stuck with a compromise that feels increasingly outdated. Great when you're hauling or conquering trails, but punishing the other 90% of the time when you're just driving to work or running errands. The harsh ride is frustrating enough on its own, but it becomes truly concerning when you realize these trucks are having serious mechanical problems as well. Number 1. Reliability issues. This is the problem that should concern potential buyers most, because it's not just about inconvenience, it's about dependability and unexpected repair costs. The current generation Colorado has been plagued by a concerning number of reliability and build quality issues that are showing up even in relatively new trucks. From transmission problems to electrical gremlins, owners are reporting problems that shouldn't be happening in modern vehicles, especially not ones with this price tag. Transmission issues are among the most frequently reported problems. Owners are experiencing delayed gear engagement where shifting from park to drive involves a noticeable lag of several seconds. Imagine pulling out into traffic and having your truck hesitate when you need power right now. That's not just annoying, it's dangerous. There's also a persistent shudder or vibration at certain speeds, typically between 25 and 50 miles per hour, linked to torque converter issues. Some trucks are suffering from rough shifting, slipping, or in worst-case scenarios, complete transmission component failures. Electrical and infotainment problems are rampant. The touchscreen freezes, reboots randomly, or goes completely blank. Backup cameras fail, sensors throw false warnings, and various driver assistance features malfunction. Some owners report their trucks lighting up like a Christmas tree with warning lights for issues that diagnostics can't even identify. These electrical gremlins are notoriously difficult to track down and fix, often requiring multiple dealer visits without resolution. Build quality concerns are also widespread. Panel gaps, misaligned body components, rattling interior trim pieces, and paint defects are showing up on trucks fresh off the lot. You pay premium money for a new truck expecting quality, but instead you're dealing with loose trim that rattles over every bump and body panels that don't line up properly. Some owners report problems within days of taking delivery, issues that suggest quality control problems at the factory level. Power steering problems have triggered recalls, with some model years experiencing intermittent loss of power steering assist due to corroded electrical connections. HVAC systems are failing, with weak AC performance, compressor issues, and blower motor failures cropping up frequently. Fuel system problems, emission sensor failures, and premature wear on various components round out a reliability picture that's genuinely concerning for a truck in this price range. The Chevrolet Colorado enters the ring with impressive capability and strong towing numbers, but these 5 major problems reveal a truck that's falling short of expectations in critical areas. The single powertrain option eliminates flexibility, the crew cab-only configuration with its short bed restricts versatility, the cramped cabin compromises comfort, the outdated suspension punishes daily drivers, and widespread reliability issues are eroding confidence in long-term ownership. When competitors like the Toyota Tacoma and Ford Ranger are offering more engine choices, better ride quality, and stronger reliability records, the Colorado is making it hard to justify choosing Chevy's offering. But even with these flaws, the Chevy Colorado is still a solid choice, with so many great things to offer. After all, if you think that rivals are much better, just take a look at our video about the major problems of Toyota Tacoma you can now see on the screen. Although a class leader, Toyota's midsize truck also comes with several limitations.